Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, I can't. I have these two dumb bitches podcast studio in my dining room, okay? All right. Barbara, that's wonderful.
Barbara, how are your levels?
They sound good to me.
You're in 4?
I'm in 4. Don't know what that means.
Is it going up and down?
It sounds good to me. Everything sounds great.
Did that move the sound?
Nope, not really, no. It looks as though I'm in 1 and not 4.
I'm in 1.
Yeah, well.
When I do that, does it go up and down?
Now it is. Yeah, now it is.
Is that a good sound
That's
for you?
a great sound for me. Excuse me, needed to clear my throat a bit.
Oh. Didn't even comb my hair.
I have been having some of the worst hair days known to man this last go around of my haircut.
Why?
I think it's a combination of all the various different waters we've been using, not sleeping with my satin pillowcase every night, going to bed with my hair down, just not doing the basics. Just not doing everything Christina Cheeseman has told us to do.
Are you supposed to put your hair dry before you go to bed?
Oh, yeah. You're not supposed to go to bed with wet hair.
Huh?
That's like illegal. You'll get prosecuted if you go to bed with wet hair.
Why?
By a hairstylist. Because it's when it's at its weakest. It's when you're at your weakest point when you're wet.
So you're thrashing around?
Yeah, because you're going all willy-nilly in bed. And I think I'm willy-nilly in bed. I'd like to see a recording of myself sleeping. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
You just go,
I still do that?
Well, I haven't heard it because usually I'm sleeping when you're doing that. Annie, get over here. Get over here. Do you see how scared she got?
It's nice we have a cat in here again. Hi, Annie. Annie's rubbing up against my leg.
She said that she has forgiven you for saying that she is fat. We had a big talk about it. And she said that she would prefer if you did not mention the size of her body.
Okay.
Or how dirty her butthole is.
That's fine. Hi, Annie. That's fine. I am totally fine with that.
Get a good look at that butthole as she...
She just moved the microphone to let me know, like, yeah, bitch, don't talk about me like that ever again.
She just wants you to know that this down here is not her stomach. That is her primordial pouch.
Now, can you go ahead and explain that? Is that kind of what a kangaroo has?
Well, no, she doesn't keep anything in it. It just is something that cats have. And in fact, I'll look it up.
She doesn't have any coins in there or anything? She doesn't have any little treats?
Let me look.
Annie, could you hand me over my St. James organic green tea, passion fruit and peach flavored green tea? Thank you so much. Oh my God, it is so...
She can't get it because her butthole's too dirty.
I love that there is... Why would her butthole being dirty prevent her from...
Because she can barely move. Look at her. Okay, it says the pouch allows cats to store excess fat that they will later burn off. And she has... Stop it.
Did you just make up that last part?
No.
Okay, sorry. I just thought it just sounded made up.
It's important for cats in the wild who don't have ready access to food.
Okay.
But see,
it's the reserve.
It's the reserve.
It's the National Guard. It's the Army Reserves. I fucking love that we have her here right now. And she is her legs are broken. She's laying down right now and her legs are broken.
So spread. You can't see it, but it's very spread.
Oh, gosh.
Very spread toes.
This is nice. If you've got a pet, go ahead and look at them. Sound off in the comments and let us know what your pet's doing. That's a wasp. You see it?
Yeah, well, it's been in here for a while, Barbara.
That is terrifying.
I wish it would eat all those little lady beetles.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
I'll be honest, Barbara. There's something crazy going on.
No, there's not. It's called nature.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I was always under the impression that those little ladybugs only come out in homes that have been abandoned, because I only see them at estate sales where people have died.
Right.
That's the only time I see them.
Well, first of all, don't ever call them ladybugs again, because ladybugs, if you had a chart, ladybugs, lady beetles, there'd be a big X through the right side, because these are a nuisance. These over here, ladybugs, helpful.
Oh, okay. So these little these little Asian ladybugs, they're called Asian ladybugs?
Asian lady beetles.
Asian lady beetles. Okay,
Let
so
me
there's
just fact check real quick.
Yeah, no, that seems like a pretty big, that seems like a distinct distinction that we should make. That was so cute. Annie agrees. Annie's like, yeah, they're lady beetles. They're not ladybugs.
Asian lady beetle.
Libby just took Annie's paw and held it. It was so cute.
I shook it. I was saying, nice to meet you.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Asian lady beetles.
How to get rid of Asian lady beetles invading Kentucky homes. Well, I'm not in Kentucky, but close enough.
We're close. We're in Tennessee.
They look like native ladybugs. However, Asian lady beetles can be slightly larger and come in various shades of red and orange. And everywhere they've been sitting, they've been leaving little yellow marks.
Oh, her freaking... She is laying... Annie's laying on this table with just her area open, her primordial pouch open, just open for business, trying to get me to say... Okay, well, I'm not going to
anything about her weight.
I'm not saying anything about her weight. Now, why is this upsetting? Can you give me the rundown? I know it was something on storage, or could you just explain why maybe it's wrong of me to comment on Annie's weight? Could you give us a rundown?
Well, first of all, she's very body positive. So her weight is, she has a disorder that she can't help. She got a glandular problem. And some might say, well, she could use more exercise. Well, I will tell you, I take a laser pointer out once or twice a day and make her dart back and forth. And she says that's enough exercise. I'm not going to make her do any more exercise than she does. And I'm not going to stop feeding her full bowls of food.
Yeah.
She's spreading that thing.
She is literally laid out. I'm glad that she feels comfortable enough to be hanging around. She's got her eye on that wasp, which is good, because I'll be honest, my body's a little tightened up over it. Oh, Libby, she is
her toes.
She loves you so much.
She loves her mommy.
I mean, she fucking loves you, dude. Look at this gal.
She's sniffing. Do not touch this and make this go off like Kevin did that one time.
Yeah, you better not.
You'll ruin everything. Get out of here.
Oh, God. She is so cute. She just looked up at the camera like, get away from me, bitch.
Yeah, well, she needs to get back in her room. Go play in your own room. Go in your playpen. Hey! Ah!
She's going nuts. She really loves you, though.
Get out of here, you.
Whoa.
She's going to make this thing go off. I just know it.
Oh, she totally is. Oh, now she's gone. She jumped off. She didn't like that. She was like, listen, if you guys aren't going to let me be who I want to be in this moment, I'm gone. And she went ahead and just said, that's my quota, and I'm out of here.
She'll go in there and lay down.
And I respect that. That's something that I need to start doing, is acknowledging when I've hit my quota.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at my quota.
Oh, I'm at it too.
I'm at capacity right now.
And I'd love to tell the audience I'm giving you my all. I'm not.
I'm
My
not.
all's gone.
Why's your all gone? I'll go through all my reasons after you go through yours.
Well, I just had to do one thing today, and that was too much. I had to, well, first of all, I had to do a phone call with an elderly man. Not elderly, older. Required that I talk to him because I'm trying to get a personal trainer here in Nashville, and you have to go through this guy.
This is the guy. This is the PT gatekeeper.
He is the PT gatekeeper, and you had to talk to him on the phone. Very nice, very funny, great combo, but that sapped me. And that was after I had to do a self-tape, which is fine.
Oh, the self-tape is what zapped you. It's not talking to the elderly man. That was just for fun. That was just shits and gigs. That was, if you didn't have to do the self-tape, I guarantee you would have loved talking to that guy.
Oh, probably. But the self-tape, just trying to get the sound to work, because I was going to use a mic, and then it didn't work. And then I started sweating, and I had to move a bunch of furniture just to have that white wall.
Yep.
Because I was going to use the green screen, but it was so wrinkly that I'm like, I can't submit this unless this is for an ironing commercial.
Now, for those of you that don't know what a self-tape is, it is literally exactly what it sounds like and pretty much what we're doing right now. But Libbie is trying to act at 100% while she has a camera on her alone in the room. And I mean, I've done a few of these, like nothing for anything big. Not in a shitty way, but not at the capacity that Libbie's doing this now.
No, these are 3-line rolls.
3-line scene.
Get out of here.
Barbara, what's the rules to starting a 3-line scene? Is the first word, what is it? You know what I'm talking about, that little exercise.
You have to say someone's name or place or
You
something.
gotta come in hot.
Hey, I see her over there on the couch in our log cabin, Marcy.
Yeah.
You got to say all 3 things in there?
Oh, I think that is what it is. Hold on. So you gotta name the person, identify where you're at, and
What are you doing?
Hold on, I gotta look it up. I can't be
'cause I
out
don't
here
know.
spreading misinformation. Okay.
Annie, you can do all of that, but away from the plug.
She's just on there rolling.
Roll over there.
Rolling. 3-line scene. Improv game. Okay. All right. Ooh, this is fun. On Reddit. Variation of 3-line scene, ? 6 years ago from this guy.
Get the hell out of here.
Get that. You're done for the day, Annie.
Lay right there.
Variations of 3-line scene. My troupe is getting ready for the college improv tournament, parentheses, CIT, parentheses. And I wanted to work on the basics quickly.
Oh, wow.
One of the most common exercises that I know of is 3-line scene. I've done it probably hundreds of times. However, I forgot the variations of it.
Well, if you've done it hundreds of times, you would have remembered.
I might be mistaken, but aren't there different rules and ways to play 3-line scene to focus on different skills? Okay, and that was from Matt B. Comedy, guys.
Matt Besser?
Oh, I bet that's what it is. No, it was under the Improv subreddit, and the guy's name is Matt B. Comedy. So, hey, Matt B. Comedy, if you're listening to this, I hope you figured out how to play 3-line scene. But
did anybody answer him?
If not, we do have a couple good answers. Okay, Jacob
McGuire
gave us this. Jacob McGuire. Here's a fun variation I just learned as the Kramer after Seinfeld. Okay. Player 1 initiates with, did you blank insert absurd thing to do? Player 2 immediately responds by justifying as though it were the most logical thing in the world. Player 1 responds at the top of intelligence, possibly adding more details that cast doubt on player 2's justification. Player 2 again justifies as though it were obvious. Okay, here we go. This is an example. Jesus, I should have read this first because I just got real weeble wobbled in my brain. I got bungled. Did you see that comment last night on that video? Or this morning? I will get to that. And so we need to like review my day. But, well, I mean, we're going to. Okay, so listen. Player 1. Did you fill all the trash cans with bologna slices? Well, I filled up the fridge. Where else are they supposed to go? But why do you need that much bologna in the first place? Sandwiches are the future, Dave. Sandwiches are the future. Okay. I'm not.
What did he say in the first one?
Did you fill all the trash cans with bologna slices?
But then he immediately said no to what he said.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Guys.
I think, was there a variation where in the 3 things you had to, by the time you got to the third one, you had to have said the what, where, how, when, or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like, what are you doing over there in the park? Hey, John, I'm playing with my dingaling. No, that wasn't right.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the right answer. I don't know if that, but hey, you know, that's no problem.
Could you, and I don't know if this is okay to do on here, but could you maybe call Dad and ask him? Call Daddy.
Call Kevin McKernan.
Call McKernan.
I'm not calling anybody with children anymore.
Why? Because they're always busy?
Yeah, they're always busy. They always got something going on. I feel like those are the kind of people you got to text. Unless you know their schedule.
Text him and say, can you take a quick call?
Can you take a quick call? He's going to get so mad because he doesn't like, if he found out that he was on Slop City.
Well, tell him.
He won't. He'll just be like, no, I'm not answering.
Who else can we talk to?
Andy Slowey.
Yeah, should I hook you up to the Bluetooth so it comes through?
Yeah.
All right, go to your Bluetooth and hit...
Bluetooth?
Hit Roadcaster. Should be on there.
Oh, all right.
Hold on, let me get some things going here. Yeah, well, we're going to go up here and punch this and then touch this.
Okay, I got Roadcaster Pro connected.
Bluetooth, pair devices.
All right.
It's not pairing.
That's great. Sounds about right.
Bluetooth. Barbara, it just won't pair.
It's not pairing.
It won't pair, Barbara. Well, you could just hold the goddamn phone up to it.
I texted the Kevin McKernan and I said, can you give me the rules to 3-line scene? And then I sent a follow-up text that says, the improv comedy game. So hopefully we'll be getting something back shortly. But
we got to sign something from Zach.
Probably
wants his money.
Oh yeah, he's definitely wanting his money, his big money from us.
Anywhere from $5 to $100.
$5 to $100 of a commission. We've got 5 shows left on our tour. That's it.
Not enough.
That's it. 5 shows, which is nuts. Because I feel like we're just figuring out what to do.
Right. We're finally doing the show at a way that's entertaining and fun.
Yes. And we're like, okay, we got this. We know what we're doing. And now we only have five left. That's okay, though.
And they're so spread out. Did he answer you?
Yeah, but I mean, he was like, what do you mean? It's a 3-line scene. I'm like, yeah, for sure, dude. He goes, what? It's just 3 lines. And then he goes, great day today, Samson. I'm ready to shoot geese. Yeah, Dad. I'm nervous. Well, then let's jerk off before we get in our camo scene. God, our friends are hilarious.
Would have been much funnier as a phone call.
For sure. For sure.
Why would he not want to be on the radio? His brother's on the radio.
I know. I asked him to do bar rescue with me, and he was like, nah, it's not my thing.
Well, that's different. That's television. Hello?
Bubba, there's people, there's a man
Those
upstairs.
are little ghost children up there running.
There's street urchins.
There's little street urchins running back and forth.
Oh, man. That was a really good 3-line scene. So, okay, let's play that one out, Libbie. Do you want to play the dad or do you want to?
I'll play the kid.
Okay, so all you have to say is, yeah, Dad, I'm nervous. Okay? You ready? Okay, we're going to do this in character. Ooh, great day today, Sam. Oh, sorry, son. I just choked on my
Choked on your
alcohol.
chicken. Sorry, Dad. Go ahead.
Sorry, Samson. I just don't understand that joke. What's the joke? That I don't.
It's
that I
okay,
can't
Dad.
eat chicken.
Never
That I
mind.
can't eat chicken because I got Lyme disease from a tick, or because I got that disease from a tick, and now I can't eat meat. Is that the joke?
Dad, I was kidding. Just go ahead. Say what you're going to say. You're so glad to be camping or hunting today.
You think Lyme disease is funny?
I don't think it's funny. I think it's funny that you won't finish the sentence. God, I don't want to be out here all day.
All right, let's start over. Great day today, Samson. I'm ready to shoot geese.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Well, then let's jerk off before we get in our camo. And scene.
Dad, I don't want to be a content creator anymore with you. You're a freaking nerd, dude.
Well, oh, sorry about that. My gun just went off. That's improv, guys. That right there. That was it.
They say if you got a gun, you got to use it.
Yeah, if something resembles a gun, you need to use it.
Yep. That's Eddie, though, for you.
Oh, God. So,
yeah, those are the things that made my day bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
but the self-tape, you had 3 lines in it. Was that it? Now give us are you reading the other lines? Like, kind of.
I have an app that reads it.
Oh, it reads it aloud?
So I say it. Now,
Okay.
this is all pre-planning, which also adds to the fact that I don't want to do it. I have to say into the thing the other person's line. Mm-hmm. Then I say my line. Then I record the other person's line. And then the app is so smart that when I push the button, it says the reader's line. Then I say mine, and it hears me say it, and it reads the next line.
Wow.
Really cool. And I'd play it, but I don't know how top secret any of this stuff is, and I'm not trying to get fired before I even get hired.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ask you to do that anyway.
I didn't say you asked me.
Barbara, calm down, Lord. What were you wearing?
An orange shirt.
That's nice.
Because I will say that the person is in jail. And
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Ooh.
want to wear a costume,
Yeah, you don't want to.
but I thought I didn't want to look together. I wanted to look like I was in jail.
Sure. You get actually arrested for the role. They're like, okay, you didn't have to do this.
Mugshot, everything.
You keep calling up to the office. You're like, hey, I'm in jail working on the role. I'll get this tape to you guys super soon.
And I send them a VCR tape. They're like, what do I do with this?
They immediately call the police because they think it's a bomb.
Anthrax.
Oh, Lord, Barbara. Yeah. Well, that'll get you. Well, today... So today we just got back. Chelsea and I got back from New Orleans. We went, today's Tuesday. We went from Saturday to today. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, New Orleans was lit. It was wild, man.
You guys ate some of the grossest food I've ever seen in my life.
What are you talking about?
You guys love gross food.
Dude, we do love gross food. But, I mean,
the egg thing, I wanted to vomit everywhere.
oh, what was the egg thing? Was
don't
it
know,
like
but it
one
was
of the
gross.
fishes or something? Yeah. I'll be honest, that meal I was not a fan of.
Really?
That meal for me, I would say it was like 5 out of 10. I was very meh. We went to a sandwich place when we got there called Turkey and the Wolf. Holy shit, that place was bomb.
Fried bologna sandwich?
A fried bologna sandwich. And then we got like this collard green ones just because those were like the top to get from there. And dude, everything was bomb. I will go back there every time I go.
Was it a long wait?
To New Orleans. Yes, it was. To get in there and stuff. Like it was definitely like a 20-minute wait to get in.
That's not bad.
But it was fucking worth it. Like Gramophone in St. Louis on crack. Like way better than that. It was very good. They did a wonderful job on the sandwiches. It was really wonderful. And when we came there with our luggage. We were ready.
Did they have chips to go with it, or what did you eat with it? A pickle spear?
No, it's not. No, it wasn't like that. What did we get as the sides? I can't even fucking remember. Oh, they had a wedge salad that was really good.
Ooh.
They had a I don't even fucking remember. There was a lot of eating, okay?
You guys just ate a lot of stuff. A lot of gross stuff. Too much fish for me.
Yeah. I was not really a fan of that. It's not that I wasn't a fan of the fish, but for me, it just like, I don't know. They didn't have like sides or any kind of things with it. Like it was fine.
What was that thing that looked like a little tower, but then had, was it escargot on top?
Oh, caviar.
Caviar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. It's just TBH. Something I've realized, I'm really not a fan of like the white fishes in like a cream sauce, like that French stuff.
That sounds good.
I don't know. It weirded me out for some reason. So that was not my favorite meal. Favorite meal in New Orleans was Turkey and the Wolf, the sandwich place. And then, the place we went to last night, GW Fins. Oh, it was nice.
GW Fins.
Yeah.
Like a fish fin?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
What a cute name.
They had like steak and they were so decorated for Halloween. They had fucking incredible desserts. They had this salty, malty caramel dessert. You would have been so horny over. Oh, Barbara, you would have loved it. But it was great. Taylor Swift was fucking awesome. The concert was so good. I will say, I can really tell I am getting older. I mean, the sheer amount of people, the waiting, there were so many people. Just, I mean,
how many people were there?
I bet it was 80,000 people.
Good God.
And it was tight, you know? It was just tight. Like, and I couldn't get my basic needs met. I needed to pee, and it was one of those things where I had to like hype myself up and be like, okay, I can fucking do this. Like I can go, because you had to like walk by all these fucking squeeze by 8 people.
Oh, you didn't get an aisle seat?
No. Yep.
That would have been a no for me.
Yep. So there was that. And then, you know, the lines for the bathrooms. I mean, we're talking 30 minutes. And it's also because people are fucking stupid. People are drunk. They're looking at their phones and they're like...
Drunk at the Taylor Swift concert?
Not paying attention. Yeah, you know, like not like bad or anything, but it was like just people, like when there's that many people and that big of a line, I think everybody kind of gets overwhelmed and it's like, I don't know where to go. Everyone's trying to find like the best route. So these like 2 workers, they were like concession workers or something, but dude, they came into the bathroom and they were fucking churning and burning. They were like, I need 2 right here. Let's go. You know, and I was like, hell yeah. I was like, these ladies got it going on. They were like fucking military style in there.
Well, they need them in there all the time.
They really do because people were struggling. But yeah, just those were the things that were upsetting about it. So I will, if I ever go to a concert like that again, I'm going to be really strategic about cutting beverages off at a certain point so that I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom at all.
How many people were on each side of you that you had to go, excuse me. Sorry.
7.
No.
7 to my right, and then there was like 9 to my left.
Baby.
And it was tweens to our left that were just like, you know, and they were great. Everybody was fun. The whole weekend, like even the Uber drivers, they were all like hella cool. They all had really nice shit to say about like Swifties that weekend. And Like, there was a lady who was like asking us if we're going to Taylor Swift. She's like, man, I just really like her. Like, she's like, she's so sweet. She's so cute. And it was real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice little weekend.
Well, that's wonderful, Barbara. What was your favorite song she sang?
Oh.
Not what's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
All Too Well 10-minute version.
She sang that?
Yeah.
All 10 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It was sick. It was, can I be honest? Part of me doesn't even know if she might have skipped a verse or anything like that, but it's like, it felt like it was 10 minutes, and I was trying really hard to just be like in the moment. I did get like a lot of video and good shit, but I tried like to do like quick and then be like, okay,
Right.
focus back up.
Because let's be honest, the video is going to be from so far away. It's like, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the video actually did look good because they have like these massive fucking jumbotrons in the stage. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
well.
she be using AI. They be using AI on next level at those concerts.
What do you mean?
Like on the screens, these like massive backgrounds they create. They were so beautiful. She loves you.
She bit me.
Did she?
Yeah, because I'm trying to keep her ass away from this plug. Hey!
So she's biting you right now.
She's latched on.
She's latched on.
Now she's going to scratch the shit out of me. Ow!
Barbara, that is a little girl. Annie, that is rude. You can't do that to your mother. You can't just be biting her. There's a man. There's a cat. There's a little cat over there.
Barbara, this
And
is a
she's
man.
biting my feet. The little cat's biting my hand. Ow.
No,
Barbara-
that's the thing you can't touch, Ann. Get out of here.
Bro.
Just relaxed, man.
She can't. She's fucking stimulated. She's like, what the fuck are these two ladies doing sitting here not looking at me or trying to hang out?
If you don't get off the table, I'm going to hold you.
I had my perioral fucking dermatitis, this little rash I've had the last fucking month off and on, right. It seemed like it calmed down the day before the Taylor Swift concert. And then literally the morning of, I wash my face, do whatever.
Oh, God.
Oh, it got so bad. And it's like, it sent me into almost a tailspin.
Oh, God.
Where I was just like getting so mad. And then it was like, then when I get mad and frustrated very quickly like that, then it's just like, then I just fly off the handle.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I learned in my little ADHD books that I was reading last week that the people with severe ADHD, which is me, who has every single kind, hyperactive, inattentive, and then I can't remember the last one. Who knows? But either way, I've got them all. And I learned in that book that people with severe ADHD have problems. They call it emotional dysregulation.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, it's so.
Especially when they're children.
Yeah, especially when they're children. But not, yeah. So basically, I kind of flew off the fucking handle. And I'll be honest, I think that was at 1 p.m. And probably 2 hours went by where I was basically just pissed off, mad, like washing my face, trying to let it chill, doing whatever. Probably aggravating it and making it all the more worse the whole time. But I was literally spinning out over it and just like mad.
Was Chelsea like, what the fuck, bro?
No, we were in separate rooms. She had her bedroom, I had mine. I wouldn't have been doing all that in front of her. She doesn't do that. I mean, it's just, she just doesn't deal with that, which good for her. That's why I love her, because she's so like, she's a lot more fucking chill than I am.
Yeah, well, there was a man that was eating your foot when you were down there.
Yeah, he was down there eating my foot. So, yeah.
Well, blame it on the New Orleans water.
I'm blaming it on the New Orleans water and the stress and all of that. And just, yeah.
And flying on Southwest Airlines.
Yeah. Flying Southwest. Southwest was fine. I have no qualms with Southwest. I know there's some people that are in a huffle puffle about them changing their seating system. But here's what I got to say. I pretty much get fucked over every time I fly. So
Did they officially do it this time you flew?
no,
When are they going to do it?
don't know. maybe next year. All I know is they've been telling me to get a real ID for 3 years now, and I still haven't fucking done it.
Same.
And every time I go, I'm like, oh, I really need to get a real ID. And I fucking think it every time.
What's it, by May now? That's right around the corner.
Yeah.
That is right around the corner. Whew.
Oh, my God. I got to tell everyone about what happened the fucking day before we left for Taylor Swift, where I had to fucking drive. Oh, my God. Y'all, I mean, we're talking... Basically, last week I read a book on my ADHD. ADHD is awesome by Penn Holderness and some whatever person. Read it if you want. It's good. I mean, it was very eye-opening on a lot because I was just like, whoa, damn. Oh, there's actually a reason that I'm like this. It's not that I'm just like some fucking dumb idiot who just can't get it together. I mean, it's like I kind of can't. My brain doesn't work the same as everyone else's. But I've learned a lot about it. And then, so I think I was kind of like on high alert in a way. And also just very stressed out because it's kind of stressful too. Like, I don't know if I was telling Libbie, I'm like, I literally feel like in a way how she felt when she got lipedema, or like when you found out what it was
exactly
and all
was,
of that,
yeah.
where it's kind of like, oh my God, it's literally every single symptom. Because I've read online about ADHD. I've read little books here and there, or not books, Wikipedia or articles like BuzzFeed and stuff.
Pamphlets.
I've read pamphlets. I've read stuff like that, done checklists, but I've never dug deep into it. And there's a lot more research about it now and how fucking undiagnosed it is. So I started, I'm trying to educate myself because all of my things have gotten to the point where we got to fix them. So I hit bottom with my ADHD while we were heading back.
Rock bottom or just bottom?
I would say it was pretty rock bottom. We left Friday morning where did we fucking leave? Dayton, Kentucky. We're leaving. It was a 4-hour drive from Nashville. We both woke up nice and early. Oh, God, we were ready, man.
Ready to get home in time for the family dinner.
Oh, yeah. Chelsea had family dinner planned. We were going to record a podcast, I think, on the way.
You were going to bedazzle some stuff when you got home?
Yeah. The plan was to bedazzle my Chiefs outfit, bedazzle Chelsea's shirt, eat dinner, hang out with the girls, hang with everyone. I was so excited. So we stop a few times along the way, and I might be smoking a little bit here and there, just farting around, just dealing with stressful times. It's not good. I know that. Don't need to hear any comments on it.
Yeah,
Probably no one's going to say anything, but so I was like sitting outside. We have probably an hour left on our drive. No, we had 2 hours left on our drive. And I'm sitting outside smoking, and I fill up with the gas, my wallet. I walk inside. I mosey around. I do a couple bits to Libbie. I'm drinking my little Gatorade Zero or my coffee. And somewhere in that time frame in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, I misplaced my wallet. And we still had 2 hours to drive. I didn't even know this at the time. We're cruising. We stop again, doing whatever. I pay with my fucking phone on something, and then we get all the way back home.
And why'd you pay with your phone? Because you couldn't find your wallet at that time, and you just thought it was somewhere in the car?
Yeah, I think so. I was like, yeah, it was something like that. Oh, yeah, wallet's in the car, whatever. I put it in my backpack. Get back to Nashville, get back to Chelsea's house, Libbie's house. We clear the car out for Beth. Booyah. I mean, we are killing it on time. It was literally like 2 p.m., whole fucking day ahead of us.
Yep.
We get back, say hi to Gary, do all that. And then I say, oh, I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to go pick up my ADHD medication. Well, I stop, look around. I'm thinking, hey, I don't know where my wallet is. So I start tearing everything apart, the entire car apart. I come back to fucking Maggie and Libbie's house, tear all that shit apart. I'm tearing everything apart. Then I look at my card. Then I see the last location. And I'm realizing kind of like, okay, this is bad. I knew I knew I left it. So I'm like looking at my cards and all that. And basically I realized, okay, I have to drive 2 hours away to the last location that my card was at, because I drove to the first location that we stopped at. When we stopped and we had an hour left, because Libbie, I texted her, I said, I can't fucking find my wallet, dude, and I can't get on a motherfucking plane tomorrow for Taylor Swift. Our flight leaves in less than 24 hours. So I tell Libbie, I'm going to drive to this gas station. I drive to the one that is an hour away. Libbie's like, yes, that's the one. Here it is. Sends me the address, all that. I get there. I pull up and I see a pack of yellow American Spirits and a lighter sitting exactly where I left them from 2 hours before.
You even left your cigarettes there?
I left my cigarettes at
the first location.
The first location. So I see those, and as I'm pulling up, I see them, and I'm like, oh, nice little trail I left for myself. Look at that. Look at that.
How did you leave your cigarettes?
Don't know. Left them sitting there. So that was at the first gas station I pull up. I go inside, ask these little hoes up in there, hey, anybody drop a wallet? And there was a very stern-looking lady with a name tag that said Linda. Blonde. Glasses. She was not fucking around. I said, hey, anybody leave a wallet? You know, I just thought I'd check. My cigarettes were outside. I don't know. She goes, nope. And I have been here all day. And they are supposed to return them to me. Okay? And I was like, all right. You got it. And that was that. So I just went ahead and headed on out. Then I looked at my bank statement and found the exact 5-star in Shepherdsville, Kentucky that I needed to go to. And I get there. I ask the little guy behind the thing, hey, brother, see a wallet today? He's like, I don't know. Let me go check in the office. He goes back there. He's like, I didn't see it in the office. He goes, but that's my manager out there. And when she comes back in, you can talk to her. Maybe she can get in the safe. I see this gal out there smoking it up. I say, you know what? Let me just go out there and talk to her. I say, hey, how you doing? Look at her name tag. Name's Kelly. Bless Kelly's heart. Smoking the fattest cigarette in the world on her little break. And I said, I think I left a wallet earlier, blah, blah, blah. Can you please check for me? You know, she finishes her cig, goes inside, and then she checks it out. She comes back kind of like, you know, getting ready to pull something out of her tit. She goes, what's the wallet look like? What's the wallet look like? I go, it's a black, thin Louis Vuitton wallet. And she's like, okay, what's the name on the ID? And I go,
Christina.
Christina Dybal. Christina Igorevna Dybal. And she called the police immediately. She called the police on me. We're in Kentucky.
Russian spy.
She was like, you're a But she was like, all right, what's it look like? What's your name? And I tell her my name. She goes to start pulling something out of her bra. And I'm like, I go, she's pulling out her cell phone out of her tit while she's talking to me. And she goes, no. And she takes her phone and like puts it into her pocket. And she goes, all right, give me a second. She like kept a cool, calm, straight face. And then she just like walked back there and comes out holding my wallet.
Oh my God.
I mean, and I was like, hell yeah, Kelly Pickler. It looked nothing like Kelly Pickler, but her name was Kelly. She works at the 5-star in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. If you know her, let her know I've got a crisp $20 bill waiting for her, okay? Holy shit. I should have given that bitch money then, but I mean, I was blacked out. I couldn't even believe it. Oh, God, I drove back 2 hours to Nashville happier than a clam.
How many cigarettes did you smoke on the way back?
The rest that I had. Here's what I will say. On the way down there, as I was driving there and as I realized what was happening, I was spiraling. I mean, truly, I was like, I am a loser. I am a fucking loser. I am an idiot. I cried because I've also spent in the last whatever week reading this stuff too, kind of being like, this is hard to hear, you know, when you hear that stuff about yourself in an ADHD book, like these qualities that all these people are like, Jesus Christ, you're inconsiderate. You don't fucking think about anyone. And I'm like, all I do is think about everybody else and how much I hate myself. But okay, cool. You know, either way, it's just, I was literally like, fuck me. I mean, I was fucking spiraling. So I just straight text Beth and I just sent her a voice memo. I was like, I'm going to tell you right now, brother. I think my wallet's at another gas station an hour and a half away. So I am likely going to spend my entire evening doing this. And then if I don't find my wallet at said gas station, then I'm going to have to drive to St. Louis, Missouri
To get your passport.
and get my fucking passport. So that's going to be a 4-hour drive. Then I'm going to have to either change my flight. You know, I was basically just like, I'm so fucked if I can't find it. And it's because I am careless. And I was just like, you know, I was already like pissed off and I was like, I think I like was crying about Simba or something. And then we were like, got to the gas station and I was like, whoo, okay, on to the next thing. Woohoo, I'm going to get a coffee. Yay. Like, let's get a dopamine hit, you know? And I just fucking left my wallet there because of emotional dysregulation or whatever. But I was fucking spiraling. But I told Beth and she just jumped into action, dude. She was like, all right, I'll go buy Maggie's. I'll see what's up. I'll scour this. I'll scour that. You let me know what's happening. And I was like, let Mama know I'm not coming home for dinner.
And also let her I ain't going to be home for bedazzling or nothing.
But it's like, I just felt like I was like, I feel like such a flake, dumb idiot. Like I'm 31 years old and I just had to drive I had to spend
4 hours.
an additional 4 hours. What could have been a 4-hour day in the car turned into an 8-hour day in the car because of this shit. So basically, I'm instituting a whole level of fucking practices. Like, I mean, I've read these books. I have a few tips. One of the biggest tips for keys they have for ADHD people is the bigger, the better. Lanyard, something heavy, big, noticeable that you'll see and you'll be able to grab. I've had a lanyard on the keys. I haven't lost them. Okay, we're doing good. I'm trying to institute all these new things because it's like, okay, I do not process time the same way as other people. That is a real thing. That is, honestly, hearing that makes me feel better because I'm like, okay, something's not totally wrong with me, you know?
Well, what your fellow ADHDer Harry does every time he leaves a place, sometimes he'll even say it out loud. Keys, wallet, phone. Mm-hmm. Keys, wallet, phone. Every time.
Yeah.
He has to. Mm-hmm. Not because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But because he has ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to make me a little song. Oh, Lord, those little girls up there are going crazy. There's a little cat scared.
She's looking around.
She's scared. The little cat's scared. Yeah, but like, I mean, just alarms, even to get here today on time, which I showed up on time, but I had to set alarms.
On time exactly.
No, 4:57.
Well, I mean, like, you weren't late.
Oh, okay,
even
okay.
by 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well.
But I had to set, I literally, the thing that I'm realizing is I can't focus on a lot of things at once. Because once I'm doing something, once I'm like focused in, I'm fucking focused in. I will forget what time it is. I will truly believe 15 minutes have passed and I'll look and it's an hour and a half sometimes.
And you're like, whoa.
I'm scared. I'm like,
Did I get abducted by aliens?
yeah. But
so
yeah.
what time did you set the alarm for?
So I set it for 4:50.
And that was the time you had to leave.
Had to leave by. And I went and I got into the car then because I was ready to rock. And I went and I got in the car and then I sat in the car for 5 minutes and then I drove over here.
Did you go?
Yep, I did.
God, I want to smoke so bad.
But they're not even hitting, and they're not hitting like they do. I mean, yeah, is it kind of awesome right now as a coping mechanism while I'm going through stressful times, probably going to quit my bar job, be a full-time comedian, had to put my dog down, life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, headlining tour, imposter syndrome, you fucking name it. Bodies shutting down, lesions left and right. I mean, truly everything, but it's okay. I'm starting to learn tactics. I started doing the breathing thing when I was having a meltdown, and I was like, maybe having a few moments of some ideation where I was just like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Can't do it. If I lose one more thing, I am driving off a bridge. I said in my head, I go, if I don't find my wallet, I'm driving off a bridge. I said it in my head for a second. I really did.
What?
And not for a second. I said it. In my brain, I go, your wallet's not at that 5-star. You're driving off a bridge. That's what's happening.
Driving off the bridges of Nashville.
Ooh, yeah, we're cruising down. Ooh, yeah, we're cruising down the streets of Nashville. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no, we're not. We gotta get back on the highway. You're not going to Madison, Walmart to get your ADHD prescription. You don't have your ID. Where the fuck's your wallet? You call up your friend, Libbie. She's in her bed doing what?
Jerking off. Ooh, yeah, was about to jerk off my little click, 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 click. She comes walking in and saying, Barbara, need to look for something. I said, what? She says, nothing. I'm just gonna keep on looking. Then I said, oh, she lost something. Get the hell out of here. Trying to rub that thing.
And then I had to drive 14 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. So, again, hit rock bottom.
We gained an hour that day.
Yeah, we gained. Oh, the star. But that's it. I was like, dude, the stars are lining up for Tina Dybal today. The stars are lining up.
And I have I'm in bad influence on her.
Yeah. Because
she once in her life, maybe even just a month ago, had such a positive look on everything. Oh yeah, if we do this, then we can get to the venue 3 hours early. We have time to eat, work out, relax, watch a movie, pet a dog. And I'm like,
oh yeah, we're doing. Oh yeah.
And I say, you know what's going to happen? Some kind of tragedy, and then we're literally going to be scrambling like we are every time.
Every time.
And it doesn't matter how much extra time we have. We don't.
No, it always falls apart. And we'll be like, we're rolling in at the last second, looking like so disheveled that I'm pretty sure most venues have been like, who are you? When we show up. And
so I don't know if we're manifesting it by taking the negative attitude, but for my mental health, I can't think positive about how much time I'm going to have. I have to assume the absolute worst is going to happen. And if there's extra time, man, I'm thankful to the universe.
Yeah.
But I can't sit there and be like, yeah, oh man, we got so much time. First, we can go check in the hotel, relax, take a shower, watch some TV, order some DoorDash. It's like, Tina, don't you realize the universe is going to throw us some kind of fucking curveball and none of that's going to happen?
Every time. Every time. And the second I'll start to be like, ooh, Libbie will be like, to be like,
I go,
shut up.
Tina! And I fucking check her.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm basically doing that to myself now. That's what I'm doing to myself by setting these alarms and by being like, because it's basically, I just have to acknowledge and accept, okay, this is not how my brain works. My brain does not operate on this like traditional 9 to 5 schedule and like you're supposed to like check in with people or like do all of that. I think I'm just like, yeah, we'll just figure it out. I'm having a good time. Well, you guys want to go to the thrift store for 6 days? It's like, Jesus,
For 6 days.
You know, so now that I know that, and I guess it makes me, because people always say, oh, you know, I don't know, I have time blindness, or I have this and that. And I've always been like, it's not real. But now that I see it's
like,
now
oh.
I guess I'm also like, ah, fuck, now that I know about it, I have to do something about it.
Right.
Because before it just felt like it was a character flaw. It felt like I couldn't do these things or show up somewhere on time. I literally would try every day. I mean, it's not that I haven't tried. Now, I just haven't been as like strict, you know. Yeah, I could have read books a couple years ago, whatever. But guess what? I fucking didn't. So it's like, oops. But yeah. Now that I know, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, we gotta do something about this, baby. You gotta do something about it. Because if you see a lesion, say something, okay?
Yeah.
Once you see the lesion, you have to say something. You can't
have to.
unsee the lesion once it's been seen. No matter how much makeup you try to put on it.
No matter how many times you try to do that at the town hall, do a lesion check, and people just aren't on board with it.
Yeah, and people don't, no matter how often you want to bring up lesions at a show, at the town hall, and try to get people to, you know,
Share their lesions.
share the love, get excited. Instead, you're met with disgust and anger
And
from
confusion.
most of the crowd. It's very sad.
Even when you make one of the greatest graphics that have ever been made with a very compassionate doctor
Compassionate.
and the red words that say lesion check. That's been in.
It actually says lesion report.
Lesion
but
report.
For sure. Very close, Libbie. Great job. That's good. Well, Barbara, are we at the end? Is that what's
Yeah.
going on? Lord. Well,
I started to get relaxed.
yeah, you started to get relaxed. Well, both of us, we were both very, you know, I didn't want to do this. She didn't want to do this. And it's not that we didn't want to do this. It's that sometimes you're like, you don't want to work.
But at the end of the day, at the end of this podcast, I'm glad we did it.
Oh, God, I'm so glad we did it. And everyone's going to be happy for that because we didn't have an episode last week. So if you do want to see the episode from last week, you can go to our Patreon, and it is on there. The sound, not the best.
Tina, blaring loud. Me, quiet.
So
So
you do with that information what you will. And we hope to see you guys on tour. We've got 5 dates: Cleveland, Ohio, Austin, Texas, St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, Illinois, Philadelphia,
Philly.
Pennsylvania.
And that's the end of the thing. And anybody that goes to that gets to know the secret location that we're going to go to after for an after party.
Yep. So if you live in Philly, get your tickets because we're going to be raging afterwards. It's a matinee show, okay? We got a early call time and we got an early supper time that we're all going to be having together. But we're not going to be having supper, you know.
We could at least stay out till, I don't know, 8 or 9.
8:30 p.m. for sure. All right. Well, we love you, brothers.
And cut. They good?
Yeah, they're good. Sandwich land.
You good, Annie?
Annie is glaring.
Annie. Ann.